All right, so we can search for calendars, right? We have today's date, right? So they have the 29th, 30th, tomorrow, the 1st, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on into February. So we're the last day in January. Right now it's 4 p.m. You've got all of these things on here. We've got this numeric calendar we could actually change right here. So you can go to a specific date, right? If you're looking to set an appointment. See, already here on Thursday is Groundhog Day. For most people, understand Groundhog Day. If you're in north where there's snow, the groundhog comes out. You see his shadow, and basically it's 6 more weeks of winter. Doesn't see your shadow? Well, it's a long more winter. So this is what these people use for testing, but it's on here. All public holidays, like Easter, Christmas, or all these things will be on the calendar automatically. Okay, so this is where we're at. So we want to cover basically how to put an appointment in or put a date in. So let's say we have on February the 3rd, or let's just put this thing here. Say we have a meeting for dinner. Okay, so we have meeting for dinner. So we're meeting for dinner. Now we have some details here. We have the date. We said it's going to be February 3rd. So you click February 3rd. The dinner is going to be, well, let's just change this to 7. We can go down to 7 p.m. 7 to, let's give an extra hour. Guys, you're going to chat and all kinds of stuff. So this is basically 7 to 9. And that's it. We can put event details. We want to find, we can find the time and all that. That's fine. Where the location is in Ottawa, Ontario. Video call. We can add a video call here. We can put on the calendar. We can put description. Mr. Important. Client for toys sales contract. I don't know, whatever it is, you just put it in there. You can even color code it green. You can ask yourself, notification means you want basically to let you know when. 30 minutes before, we can put it an hour before, day before, weeks before. It's going to notify you 30 minutes before, probably an hour before. Okay, show me, if it's busy, you can show me busy. You can show available. Visibility of the calendar default, you can make it public or private. We only want our calendar private. We don't want to show it out. Okay, and basically that's it for creating an event. So we go back up, we save it. Okay, so add the meeting for dinner on February things. So we're back onto the schedule here. So we can go and edit it. We can do more actions. We can change. We can duplicate the event in case it's more than one, or so on. We can just go back up. So basically that's it for this schedule. So if you noticed here, this calendar goes February the 12th, 13th, 14th. So you want to go back to today. No, we're not there yet. Okay. So we want for a second the 3rd. See, we went to the 3rd, and this is our dinner appointment. We made it in green. The meeting's from this time. I just put auto. You can actually put the address. You can put the name of the restaurant. Whatever it is, you can write all that. You can put driving directions. Anything you want, you can add to it. You can put this. You can set up for birthdays, for important meetings, conference calls. If you're flying somewhere, if you're on vacation, put your vacation time in. If you got a boardroom meeting, if you got a baseball game to go to, or a sports game, or the theaters, or the movies, or whatever it is, you put it in here. You can put all your family's address, birthdays, and it reminds you so you don't mess up and forget their birthday. You can even remind you a day or two before so you can buy a nice gift for them. All the stuff you can do in this program. So here we're looking at day schedule. We can look at the week. Alright, so we look at the week schedule, and then we can see the groundhog is on the 2nd and our dinner is on the 3rd. Right, we can look at a month schedule. Here we have the month schedule. So this is giving us some more holiday. Most people like the month schedule one. In fact, I like the month schedule myself, because the glance, you can see your whole schedule for the month. Right, so we're seeing all of February. Oh, we got Valentine's Day, we got Family Day, which is British Columbia. Also in Ontario has Family Day. Not all the provinces, but Ontario has. Yukon has their day, Heritage Family Day in different provinces, and Heritage Day. So we've got our meeting here on the 3rd that shows up. So we can have the whole month at a view. We can have the 4-day agenda. You can actually print these schedules out. So all those are features you have. This is your settings if you want. You can add, different set, comfortable, cozy, compact. All these things you could add to it. This is all your access to your Google Apps, notification, your personal setup. So those are covering all your menus on this program. You've got access to create a new calendar, the settings. You have other calendar, like Canadian holidays. Let's go. Actually, we're in Canadian holidays, but you click on Canadian holidays. There we go. And this is all, Canadian, British Columbia. You could actually, display only on this calendar. We can hide the list, calendar settings, notification, colors we can change. I don't know about like that one, but let's say put a nicer that's a blue we set up here. So we can other calendars, we can add a friend to our calendar. So we can add a friend to access to our calendar. All these things you could do. So we're going to access to John. So we're going to give John, so we can put his email address. Alright, so and then we can send him a request. So we can add his data, add a friend's calendar to ours. So if like say you have a team, you're working on a project, 4 you or 5 of you on a project, we can put all our calendar together so we can look at our schedule. So we can always say, okay, man, we have to meet to discuss this project. We have to go through this, and this on this project. We have to see what time is available. Or if you've got a wedding function, so you're coordinating with all the bride and with the bridegroom, with the maid of honors and all these people, or whatever in your office meetings. If you've got a baseball, small league, hockey, baseball, soccer, football, whatever, you can organize with your team. So this is very handy in that aspect for it. So this is let's close that off. It's a good feature. And folks, that's basically it. It's a very simple program, not complicated to use. Enjoy it and have some fun.